Radio check, radio check. Good afternoon, everybody. How we doing today? Alright, now I have not been over there yet, so I do not know anything about it. All I done was got out and took a couple of pictures for the thumbnail. So, it's 100% new to me, as it is maybe to some of you guys. Maybe some of you know what it is in there and what it's all about, and how they look and how they do, and if they charge, I don't know. I have no clue yet. So we will learn together. Now, okay, since, if I'm not mistaken, we can completely wipe out XYZ now, right? Whenever one of the moderators removes it, it's completely gone, right? Good afternoon, everybody. I'm just waiting for an answer on that. When a moderator hits the remove on the XYZs now, it completely removes the comment, right? Thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We do appreciate it. Got a Ernie raid going on. Alright, since that's the case, since we can actually remove it now completely, I'm not going to put up the slow-mo. We're just going to let it go as normal. No more slow-mo. So we don't need it since it can be removed now. That's the only reason I ever had to slow-mo up, so they couldn't put them up back to back to back to back and still be sitting there. So no slow-mo. Now, with the tripod that I've got, I cannot hook my my juice bank up to it, and this place closes at 5, so I don't know exactly how long we'll be out here walking around or in the tower or anything like that. Maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours. We'll see how the battery does, or if they even let me up there with the camera. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they don't mind. But with that being said, let's go see what it looks like inside. Now, I do have my microphone hooked up, but it is pretty windy out here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to walk over here first. Well, there is all kinds of Union Pacific engines out here. Where we're headed to is right up there. Train horns after train horns. Oh, look at that. Let's see. We got a ring of this. Maybe not. It don't twist. I was going to ring it though. I wonder if that thing actually works. They got the brakes locked on it. Has anybody in this chat ever rode on one of those things? Tell Ernie we said hello. We do appreciate the raid from Ernie. Do appreciate that. There is lights out there. I just tripped over one. Oh, they got it chained down. That might be good for a hobo shoestring. We're going inside, don't worry. We're going inside. Look at all them freaking engines. And there's bunches of them. $12.49. And now I'm not really going to show the parking lot that much, but we do have plenty of parking spots. It says RV and camper parking. I'm kind of like an RV, kind of. Like an oversized RV, I guess. And like I said, now I don't know how long we'll hang out here. Enough to walk around, that's for sure. I don't know if you can, if they've got that open or not. And I don't know if they charge to go in here. I have no idea. Hang on just a second. I'm gonna fix this microphone. I had it down in my pocket, but I'm gonna put it up on my collar. That way it's closer to my mouth. It just feels like you guys can hear me a little better like that. They got a pet play area. Smoke-free property. Well, that's fine and dandy. They got steps over there. Let's walk over there and see right quick. Charged admission. All right, so we'll get to pay as we go in. I don't know how much, but oh, looky there. And there's a bird in it. How you doing, Bobby? Dang it. I just want to see if the door's open or not. Probably ain't. It's locked, I bet you. I'll ask them when I go in. Now, I don't know, they might not let me video in here, but we'll see, we'll see. Welcome. Ooh. Hey, can we video in here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How much does it cost to?
Our admission's already here.
I'm a student.
Where are you traveling from?
I'm a truck driver.
Okay.
Yeah, it is okay for me to be parked out there, ain't it?
Yes, yep.
Okay.
It's just fine.
Okay.
So just one adult?
Yeah, just one adult. Well, yeah, I left Orson out in the truck. He wasn't interested in coming in. That's my little alien.
I'll be $8, please. Thank you. See your live stream?
Yeah. I figured I would turn it away from you just in case you didn't want to be on a live stream.
It's a quite common occurrence for here. So
Really?
It doesn't even faze me anymore.
I try to be respectful.
Alrighty, and there's your souvenir tickets and color map.
Now, is that car out there open or is it locked?
Unfortunately not.
It's locked.
So before COVID started, we were planning on doing the inside, so we gutted it, and then COVID hit. So we have not been able to get the supplies to be able to fix the inside.
But they're looking to do that, right?
We're trying.
Trying somewhere down the road, maybe?
It's been a struggle for us, but we're hopefully getting to the point where we're able to redo it. But I'm not sorry.
Yeah. I was hoping to get to look inside of it.
But right now, it's not pretty, so I would recommend.
Not worth looking in right now?
No. And then our restrooms are right behind you, the only ones we have in our building here.
Okay.
At the very end of the hall, that is our elevator, and that can bring you upstairs to our floors 7 and 8. I usually recommend the 8th floor first.
8th floor first?
And right over there, we have free coffee if you were interested.
I'm not much of a coffee drinker, but I do appreciate it.
Of course.
All right, so 8 first.
Yeah, that's usually what I recommend. Everything here is self-guided, so you can do it however you'd like.
Okay.
But our 8th floor is where we have like the most information about what you're looking at in particular. And our 7th floor is our open air deck, so I usually recommend the 8th floor first, so you have more of a grasp at what you're looking at.
Gotcha. Can I get it? I want to get this
Yeah, go ahead. Here, I'll just walk by.
over your head.
I'll go wander.
Very nice. She's very nice. I did not catch her name, but she is very nice. Oh, look at that. Is that a tree? Oh, man. I just noticed that. Would that not be freaking cool to have in your house? Especially if it runs. Does these run? Are they powered?
If you put a quarter in the box right there with a big old arrow on top of it, it'll run.
Have you got some change? I'd like to see that run. I don't have any change on me whatsoever.
I get you. I usually don't ever carry cash with me, so it's like with cards anymore, it's so much easier.
Here, let me get $2 worth of change, I guess.
$2 quarters?
Yeah, I suppose. There's probably a lot more stuff in here I can actually put quarters into, ain't it?
Well, if you ever need more, I'm always here to help.
All right. Now, where did you say put that in at?
So right here at the end of like this aisle right here,
Yeah.
you have that box with a big red arrow on top of it.
Okay.
If you put a quarter in or 2 quarters, it will run the tracks.
Okay.
Containers across the U.S.
So we're going to put 2 quarters in here, see what it looks like. Here, let me back up just a little bit. Live G-scale model, 50 cents, and it's going to run this train down here. Oh, look at that. Now, wait a minute. The other one's coming. And then that meat. Wow, that is freaking cool. 50 cents. That one's on the outside track, so it's a little bit harder to see. That is pretty neat. I couldn't help but to do that. I don't know how many laps it runs for 50 cents. But that is neat. What we'll do is I'll let it go around one more time. I'll zoom in when it gets right there. We're just going to follow it. Oh, it's about to stop. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's going. That is cool though. All right. Let's go out here. Oh, look at this one. I didn't even notice that one. I don't know how long it runs off 50 cents, but apparently it makes a few laps. That is sweet. And I do have a video of me under a train track like this filming. It's a short. I don't think I locked it. I was looking at it last night. You just have to search through my shorts. Through my shorts. You'd have to search through my shorts to locate it. But I do have a video of actually being under a train track like that. And it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was Union Pacific. Maybe not. It might not have been. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a train engineer today. Through my short shelf. How about it? Through my short shelf. All right. That's pretty cool. We got the flags. What do we got over here right quick? We are going up in the tower in a few minutes. She recommended going to 8 first. I don't know what all these names are. Huh. Might have it in my little brochure thing here, I don't know. But we've got a clear side that don't have any names on it. I don't know if you can make them out exactly, but okay, like this one is Jack C. Marlowe, conductor. Engineers, 2nd District. In honor of our wonderful dad, Art Bunker, Masonry Unlimited. So I guess man, and we're gonna get a top view. Don't worry, we're gonna get a top view. I'm gonna go back in just a minute. There is all kinds of trains out here. Let's see. Okay, looking at this flag. Now, what's it say? Missouri. Oh, we might have to just, let's start down here. And I'll pause at each one of them. That way you guys can get a look. Hang it. But now if you really want to go back and read them, I'm not going to sit here too long at all of them. You might have to just click back on the videos. Arizona, 642 miles of track. Principal terminal is in Tucson. Admission of statehood 1912. Union Pacific started serving in the state 1996. I'm not going, like I said, I'm not going to read all of it. And you guys can go back, you know, if you, Arkansas, 1,320 miles of track. North Little Rock has the largest locomotive repair shop. Admission to statehood 1836. Union Pacific started 1982. California, 3,302 miles of track. Admission to statehood 1850. Union Pacific started serving 1921. I-5 corridor, most efficient north-south freight service in all 3 coastal states. Colorado, 1,522 miles of track. Union Pacific operates more than 30 trains a day in the state. Admission to statehood 1876. Union Pacific started serving 1867. Wow. Idaho, 849 miles of track. First rails built by John Young, son of Mormon leader. Is that Brigham Young? Admission to statehood 1890. Union Pacific started serving 1878. Illinois. 2,736 miles of track. Chicago is the world's largest rail center. Admission to statehood 1812. Union Pacific started serving 1982. Iowa. 1,435 miles of track. Admission to the state 1846. Union Pacific started serving state 1872. Kansas, 2,206 miles. Kansas is the nucleus for rail transportation in America. Admission to statehood 1861. Union Pacific started 1880. Now my shadow won't be cast over it. Louisiana, 986 miles of track. Admission to statehood 1812. Union Pacific started serving 1982. We still got a lot of flags to go. Minnesota, 659 miles of track. Admission to state 1858. Union Pacific started serving 1995. All right, I'm gonna stop reading these. I'll let you guys, like I say, 1,527 miles of track. 1880, wow. Montana, just 125 miles of track. Hopefully I'm out of the picture. Like I say, you guys can, I can't even see, dang it. Nebraska, 1,067 miles of track. Nevada, 1,193 miles of track. New Mexico, I can't see my phone. I guess I'll stand in the shadow. Y'all can still read it because I can see it better that way. 618 miles of track. Oklahoma, 1,175 miles of track. Oregon, 1,054 miles of track. Did we lose sound back there? I don't know what happened. Tennessee, 14 miles of track. That's the least so far. I don't know if we lost sound back there or not. My thing looked a little different. Texas, 6,331 miles of track. That's the biggest one so far, I think. Did the audio go out a minute ago, or has it been going the whole time? Utah, 1,329 miles of track. Yeah, I figured Tennessee had more. I figured they had more than that, but 14 miles of track, that's almost not even worth having, is it? Washington, 532 miles of track. Wisconsin, 932 miles of track. And it froze. Where'd it freeze at? Wyoming, 958 miles of track. Alright. Oh, they've got a caboose. So now we've been an engineer and a conductor. Anyway, let's go back inside. I can actually see the screen in here.
Electricity, and the engineer, he adjusts the amount of voltage going to the electric motors that are connected to the wheel.
What I'll do is I'll just pause for a minute. Go to each one of these.
Here, we have electricians, we have mechanics that work on
Buffalo Bill,
parts that make up
Wild West legend and showman, caretaker of Joe's Crossing.
You have electricians that work on the electrical generators as well as the motors that physically drive the locomotive. The mechanics here.
No, I haven't been to the tower yet.
The very heavy components,
Saving it.
Of the diesel electric engine that we use on the railroad today.
At Railroad Yard, they have 2 hump yards, or elevated mounds, that they utilize to sort
Look at that one.
Each car is released from the train down the hump. As the car proceeds downward, retarders slow the car to the perfect speed,
Cheyenne,
coupled with the train shaking it to its final destination.
Well, we have 2 different hump yards inside the yard, 2 different types. One we refer to as an inline yard and one that's more of a side-by-side. The humps themselves are made up of a receiving yard and a departure yard. And the bowl tracks is really the tracks where the cars are actually classified. Each bowl track has a specific destination. So one track may be for Little Rock, one may be for Parsons.
Wait, Fran. Trying to give you guys a,
that's kind of the term classification.
you know, a good view.
Tracks that they go in, so that you meet their outbound schedules to make a destination.
We got the windows shining in the back. Is that Buffalo Bill?
At the Golden Spike Tower and Visitor Center in North Platte, Nebraska. More trains than you can keep track of.
Man. I heard that and about jumped. Oh, wait a minute, what we got here?
The Golden Spike Tower and Visitor Center in North Platte, Nebraska. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to take in the panoramic view of Union Pacific's Dairy Yard.
Let's go upstairs.
From our 8-story tower. The Golden Spike Tower and Visitor
Wait a minute.
Center is a testament to the Iron Horse.
Okay, let's do the United States first.
Trains covering 23 states running from coast to coast.
Nebraska.
It touches our lives in every way, every day. The Golden Spike Tower and Visitor
The world.
Center. More trains than you can keep track of.
More trains than you can keep track of. All right, open air deck. What do you guys want to go to first? Open air deck or the observation deck? She suggested 8 first. Now we could take the stairs, but
Right, that's absolutely right.
We want a dude.
all right, let's go to 8. Simply because she suggested it first. And she did say it was okay for me to park the truck out there. So for any fellow truckers that's in here watching that would love to stop here, oh, wow.
So she
blew me in half. Back to the bathroom.
And I do still have the same shirt on as yesterday. I slept at the rest area, so.
They saw me walking out the door. And what happened to you? And I said, they didn't want me.
Break me.
They wanted to
UP.
slave.
He's just about my same height. We are shoulder to shoulder. So he was about my same height, if that was his actual uniform. Oh, I like that bear.
There was some 20, maybe 25 children left on the train, along with my brothers and I. And we eventually wound up.
What's in the garbage can? Sorry about that. Had to do it.
And we were lined up again there, examined and everything. And a couple came by, picked up Gerald, who was only 2.5 years old.
I don't know what that stuff is right there.
I don't suppose the child had ever been shown any love or anything, because when the lady bent over to talk to him,
Children were
he just almost jumped
expected
in
to
her
discard
arms.
of personal belongings prior to
See him
boarding.
grab her around the neck. And so they decided to take Gerald. There again, I felt terrible because I knew I was losing a brother right there. And they took Gerald over to the table, did the paperwork. And
Alaska
he was just happy as he
Zero.
could be until they started out the door.
So I
and
guess
suddenly
maybe,
realized
I don't know.
that he was
1300.
losing his brothers, and he turned
See what
around and
Tennessee's
screamed
got.
right loud
240.
for
I don't
his
know what
brothers.
this is. I'm not
And,
real sure on that.
Of course, that broke my heart again.
But they do have numbers.
Next morning, the door of the room opened up, and two men were standing in the doorway, and one of them, I started here and looked up like that, and I thought I would never quit
I'm not
looking.
real sure what the numbers
I
are.
thought the biggest man I ever saw in my life. Probably was.
Free entry? No. It costs us
Would be my
$8 per adult.
And he said, may we come in? And
Now forgive me if I'm not
Yes, it's
looking at the
tables.
comments. I'm busy trying to make sure we're not blurry and that I've got everything in frame. So if I'm not answering questions, that's
And he
why.
says, if you ever hit me, I'll never get up. He says, dear, I'll never hit you. I'll never hit you. And he never did.
Baby
He
train.
never did.
Homes wanted for children.
Children were sent to Michigan, Illinois, Iowa, Minnesota, Kansas, and Texas. 47 states in all. They were taken to sod houses and cabins, to large farmhouses and shopkeepers' homes in town. From the very beginning, many of these placements made so hastily did not go according to plan.
And that's what we're listening to. That's what you guys are hearing.
Julian McCann came to us with very erroneous
We're not going to sit and listen to that. Okay, wait a minute. Now, I did not get that.
I had your son for about 3 months, and he did not suit me. So I gave
Memory
him
of
to Mr.
Jim
Gilson,
Lawrence.
and he gave him to a good farmer, and the farmer could not keep him.
You guys can go back and pause it or whatever to see. Now that's where we're parked at down there. So they do have decent size parking lot.
Children drifted from farm to
All right, let's see which way we going. Good Lord.
There were stories of children landing in the farm school in Michigan and Indiana because of children on the door.
It's kind of hard to get this.
J.H. Mills claimed that men using labor for slave beings are free.
Bailey Yard timeline. I want to sit here and read all of it, but it's going to be a long live stream if we do. Well, we do long live streams anyway. So what I'll do is I'll graze it. Let's see.
Finally ran away from home. But it's too late. They wouldn't let him go to town and see people, afraid he'd tell them how badly he was treated. And he never saw anybody.
Man, look at this. This is the sky view of where we're at right now. And I want to say, if I'm looking at this correctly, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think we are somewhere right through here, is what I'm thinking. I could be, no, here we are. We're right here. That's the tower. This is where we're located at on this train yard.
Record books are filled with names and dates, details of departures and arrivals. Say little about the quality of the children's team.
What the heck is that? Salt Lake 2002 Olympic torch relay. That is funky looking. Well, I tell you what, there's a lot out here right now. And that's a different view. That might be, I think that's on this side of the tower. Okay, here's a huge view. All right, I'll start here.
All right, sir, you have yourself a good one.
Wait a minute. Before we look outside, what do we got here? Switchboard. Yeah, switchboard. Look at this. What's that? What do you got, man? Oh. I'm trying to keep this in focus, guys. Doing my best. What's up, man? It almost looked like he smiled there. I am doing my best. Like I said, that's why I'm not reading comments, because I'm trying to pay attention to whether we're in focus or not. Alright. Special locomotives, the big boy. The Challenger. How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. The Northern Heritage Fleet. He's tired of standing. I imagine so. All right, here's another. This one might not be as easy to see, but that looks like the yard in its entirety right there, and I don't know where we're at in it exactly. Alright, please do not touch display. I was going to reach up there and touch it, but since it says don't, I won't. And plus we got somebody watching us.
You don't want to break your camera?
Nah. I don't think it'll break. Well, the real person's to the right-hand side of us. The fake one was over there to the left-hand side. Let's see. Now I'm showing you all the inside before we turn and look on the outside. We'll get to it. Oh man, wait a minute. I'm gonna shine this over your head right here.
Go right ahead. I'll get out of the road if you want me to.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're part of it here.
Oh, I bet. I'm the ugly part.
Oh, air hoses between cars, electric cables between engines. I meant air hoses between cars, electrical cable between engines. Dang. Now,
That's how they hook more than one locomotive together.
that's the
round thing, yeah.
That's the electrical and the air.
And then the other ones is the air hoses.
Yeah. Man, those are thick. I'm glad my air hoses ain't like that thick. And I don't have nothing like that on my electrical. Mine's like seven holes.
No,
That powers a lot, don't it? Oh, that's how they control multiple units on one throttle. Okay, okay, it makes sense. Because I've often wondered about that, how they managed to do all the locomotives at one time. Diesel shop, Bailey Yard. All right, let's check. Oh, I wonder if that would work with the camera. And we do have some glare, but I tell you what, I could put me a bed up here in this place and just hang out. Now, I want to assume that this might be for passenger cars. I'm sure it's not for the engineers yet. 77 thumbs up. Hey, come on, people. What's wrong with you guys? There's 90 people in here. We only got 77 thumbs up. Smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We don't care how you do it. Stop sitting on it. Good Lord. Ain't no reason to be sitting on a thumbs up right now. Diesel locomotive school bus sedan. Number 4014 and Boeing 747. Interesting. All right, let's get over here and look outside the windows. No, wait a minute. We've got one more that we didn't look at over here. I forgot. I don't know, let's see. We'll just swoop this one.
They want fast runners. So I started running home and running back to school and running.
That's the one they call Big Boy.
Running. And one day I finally talked him into please let me just.
All right, now we're all the way around back to where we started at the elevator. So now we're gonna go look at the yard. Fine. Wait a minute. Look at that. And that was supposed to go on display, but like she said, COVID kicked in and it put a halt on it. Dining cars. Okay, so yeah, dining car. Let's scroll down this right quick. And that's probably what the one down there looks like. Of course, she said it was junked up. I don't know whose truck that is. They're hogging up the RV parking now. Inconsiderate truck drivers. Oh, check out that table. And you know what I would really like to do is get out there and get a closer look at them engines, but I'm sure that's completely against the rules. Looks a little bit better right there. Well, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 just right there at that building, 12 rows. Actually, I think 14. I think I might have missed a couple. There's the flags. K&S tank lines. Yeah. They don't run much though. They don't run like they used to. They're still in business, but man, let's see. The tree line right there. The rails go all the way out to that tree line, which is right there. Well, it's kind of hard to make out, but I wonder what that is. Right there. I wonder what that is. They've got engines coming into it. Does that turn them? No, it don't turn them, does it? I don't know. Wait a minute. We'll get that table too. I'm only afraid of heights if I'm walking on the edge of an actual cliff or a mountain, or something like a steel beam or something like that. That's the only time that I'm actually get a fear of heights. Now see, if I could put the camera right up to that and we could look into it, I would throw some money in it, but I don't think it would work. Hey, look at that, look at that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Them train cars don't have no engine hooked to them. They're just freely going by themselves. I know we're blurred, but there's no engine hook. That's pretty cool. And then there's an engine by itself. Your train cars are up that way, sir. It is a lot of horsepower. Lots. Now see, them two train cars are still moving. Where they? There they are. They're looking for the engine's looking for them. Oh, here comes another one. It's like a conveyor belt. What is that? Okay, I've never seen that before in my life. So I guess what they're doing is pushing them up there and letting them scroll down the hill on their own, free wheel down there. Okay, that's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. There goes some more. Wow. Now I can't get the picture to come in any clearer zoomed in like this. That's a pretty good distance that we're looking across right there. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. See, there goes another one. Where is it at? There it is. They get to the top of that hump and then they just disconnect one or two of them. It looks like. And then they just scroll on down, I guess, to their designated resting spot. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before, ever. I didn't know that even existed. Go into different parts of the U.S., right, I got you. All right, now, we got over 100 people in here. We should have over 100 thumbs up. Just a friendly reminder, don't forget, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We don't care how you do it, just stop sitting on it. I wished that, I don't know how it looks to you guys, it's just kind of blurry to me. I hear train horns. Let's go down to number 7. That way we can area of refuge. Let's go down to 7. See what we can hear out there.
Organizations in Boston, Philadelphia, and Chicago relocated thousands more. When Charles Loring Brace died in 1890,
I'm ready to get some open air. How about it?
Influential child saver of the 19th century. But in the 20th century, America's vision of
That's what you see from the backside.
the emphasis was shifted
105 showing. All right. Hey, look at that. Boom. You guys are
to their emotional needs.
awesome.
On May 31st, 1929, children's exercise assembly.
Thank you so much. For over 100 thumbs up. Have some popcorn in this view. I do appreciate you out with us. I would think so. Wow, man. And now we're back to all new pictures. I'll just graze through them at a timely little manner. Milk and cookies.
I think we were unique in our location in Nebraska as far as the recovery after the Depression. Things were going well. The farmers had extra gasoline, which gave them more mobility to get here. To get here, it was an effort. And it took time, and it took gasoline.
I meant to start from over here.
Effort. And these people did it, and they did it as a community effort, not individual efforts.
And I think that's when all the other towns decided to pitch in. One town would do it and they'd say, well, if they can do it, we can do it. Boys go down. So it
Hey,
just went on.
there's an RV down there.
But that's a lot of.
It's a homemade looking RV. North Platte Canteen.
And that's a lot of food, lot of food.
Helping out the troops.
And well, service. And that's not, I had a beef sandwich.
Yeah, Buffalo probably was hanging out in the
I had a cookie, I had a donut.
in the
They offered me pie.
that thing.
They offered popcorn balls. Then they had fruit. And you can't get over how pleased those people were that we
Are we still buffering?
what they were offering.
What was offered was the Heartland's bounty. World War II demanded that farmers produce more than ever before, and they did.
I wouldn't say that they have a lot of extra, because they still have to sell.
Let's see.
To make their own living. But
Okay,
they did have
appreciate it.
extra. Wasn't put
When you guys start hollering we're buffering, you gotta also let us know we're not buffering, because I go into a panic and start trying to unbuffer everything. So if you're gonna tell us we're buffering, let us know that we stopped.
61 homemade cookies, 30,679 hard-boiled eggs, 6,547 donuts, 6,000.
This was the 40s. There were no Safeways, there were no Walmarts, there were no microwaves.
No Walmarts.
Chickens had to be donated.
What kind of world would this be without Walmart?
Brown, prepared. Mayonnaise was homemade.
Mayonnaise was homemade? Oh, I couldn't imagine eating homemade mayonnaise. Oh my God. All right, let's go outside. I was about to say it's locked. Now we can hear the sounds of the trains. And it may or may not come in a little better, I don't know. I don't think it's going to actually come in any better. But this is just the same thing. The only difference is now we're outside. And I do think that was a good suggestion. I do think the 8th floor was a lot better than the 7th. Oh, there they got. Where's it at? Auto rack going off the hump. And now see, anybody that was with us when we done the last live stream Railfanning here at North Platte, we didn't come over here to the Golden Spike. Colorado Springs tried to get me to, and I just wouldn't listen. I was worried that I'd get in trouble trying to bring the truck over. But not quite where the water tank's at there, but that little bridge, the viaduct, I guess is what you call that, overpass, that's where we was parked at. So if we would have been sitting there right now, you probably would be able to see us down there. That's where we watched from last time, which was an okay spot. It was decent, but all you could see would be that one particular line of train with, you know, sitting on the dashboard. Good morning, Shelley. Now I can actually sit back and look at you guys' comments a little bit. Man, that train. Oh, hey, look. Wait a minute. Do we recognize that right there? Does anybody recognize that? I don't think it was on a grainer when we seen it. I think the last time it was on a coal train, but I'm pretty sure we've seen that on a train before, right there, Ambo's. Who remembers that? I know somebody here has to remember that. I don't know. I don't know if it was on a grain train or a coal train, but I do remember that particular word being on one that we set and seen in a live stream not too long ago. I don't know if it was the last one or the one before that one. Utah? Let's see. Did we do it? What was the last live stream that we done? Where was we at? It was on a grain train? Well, dang, that was loud. Man. You know what? I am going to try this. Wait a minute, let's see. Alright, I can see through this one. So let's see if you guys can see through it. I'm trying. If I can get it lined up just right. What I'm doing is I'm sticking you guys up. Oh, wait a minute. Let me slide you out. Maybe that'll be better. Oh, it's lit up though. Let's try this one. I can see through it. I wouldn't want to put no money into that and it not actually show up any better than that. Okay, wait a minute. Here's what I want to do. I know this is probably aggravating for some of you, but I'm trying to get it in here just right. It's putting a little light onto everything from what I can see. Pretty neat though. Yeah, it does have a little glare to it. So, now, who remembers the live stream that was on, that word? I think it was the last live stream that we done, last Railfanning live stream. But I'm not 100%. I don't remember what the last one was where was we at on the last one? We was in Texas, wasn't we? Houston? No, it wouldn't have been that one. It wouldn't have been the Houston one because we didn't get or did we? BNSF Houston was the last one, but wait a minute, it was the Houston one where we seen that at, because that was where the one train set and waited for the other one to come around the curve, and that was when I think that we seen it. So I think that it might have been the Houston one when the train actually pulled up and waited for that one to come around the bend, is what I want to think. That's what I'm not 100%, but that's what I'm thinking. And I don't remember if it was a grain car or not. I think it was. That's pretty neat to be able to see two, if it's the same one, in two different live streams in two different locations. Oh, I love graffiti. Especially if it looks good. If it looks good, I love to see graffiti on trains, Where I don't really care to see graffiti is like on, big boulders out in the, on nature. Now that I really don't care to see graffiti on. But now if you take like the trains and, our appointment's at 1900 tonight. So we're just doing something. We're just doing this right here until we get unloaded tonight. Then from here we'll be headed to Schuyler, Nebraska, picking up a load going to Bismarck and Fargo, North Dakota. But yeah, I love graffiti, especially on the trains and some buildings. It looks good. Now I'm not saying I would graffiti up stuff because I'm not artistic enough. But if I was artistic enough, you might just be seeing Ride Along Gang everywhere. I don't know. I believe it is the same car. And that's cool. That's just neat how we're seeing it here in North Platte, Nebraska. And just last week, I think it was last week, we seen it down in Houston, Texas. We are in North Platte, Nebraska, standing at the Golden Spike Tower over the North Platte rail yard. Bailey Rail Yard, is that it? I think it's Bailey Rail Yard. It's the state that I've been to the fewest times, yes. When it comes to trucking, there's not a whole lot of reason to go to North Dakota. So I tend to not go that way too awful much. I've never delivered to North Dakota. I've only passed through it, and that's been many, 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 many years ago. And we've never live streamed through it. That's for sure. Yeah, kicking cars over the hump over there. They got a pretty good amount of them. They're kicking them over. They're sending them over 3 and 4 singles. Well, it should be an interesting trip. Like I say, I've never live streamed it, so it'll be a first live stream for our channel. I don't know about the other channels that has or hadn't live streamed it, but I know we haven't. And now see, that's another thing that I like about graffiti, is because we would have never known that we was looking at that train down in Texas last week had that not been on there. But since that train got tagged, since that grain car got tagged, we do know that that's the exact same car that was in our very last Railfanning live stream. And we got train horns blowing. So we'll look back over here at the, I don't know, this just really don't show up I don't know how it's showing up to you guys, but it don't look that good to me. Right there, the actual yard looks better. Yeah, that's the thing about trucking. A lot of people thinks that trucking is just a big bunch of sightseeing, but it's not. Because for one, had this place over here, the tower where we're at, had it not had the RV parking, we would have never been able to get over here and park to do this. It's called tagging, Anna. Get their tags out. That's so that people around the world can see that right there. It's their tag. Usually, when it comes to graffiti, it's their tags representing them or representing whatever it is they represent. Hoodly doodly do. Hoodly doodly do. But now I do not have my charger on the phone. I'm gonna have to get me another gimbal or something to hold the phone that'll actually hold the my charger, because this one won't do it. I may get me one of those DJI gimbals or something. I don't know. Fuel and road service over here. But I mean, you know, when it comes to graffiti, like I say, if whoever's doing it, you know, is a decent enough painter, then I would much rather see people out painting the side of trains and the side of old abandoned buildings, bridges, as out wheeling and dealing in illegal stuff. You know what I'm talking about? I would much rather see somebody spending time to do that as spending time peddling illegal goods. If you catch my drift, if you catch my drift there. And plus, they're not robbing or stealing from anybody when they do that. So that's another plus. No murders taking place. The only life being risked doing that is their own. So I mean, not saying that it's right, not saying that it's wrong, but there is a lot worse stuff that people does do out here in this world besides painting on a train, painting on a building, painting on a bridge. I wish that right there was showing up real good. Let's see if I can get this to point. Alright, let's see if how well we can get this to look through, because I can see through there without the glare. It's just not going to do it, I don't think. I'm trying. I got 3 lenses on here and it's hard to line them up. But I'm trying. Yeah, usually we deadhead from I can't get it to come in that good. We usually deadhead from Colorado or Cheyenne, either one of the places if we end up delivering to them. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe that's why it would. Let's try it like that now. Dang it. If I had a pair of binoculars. Oh well. Well, I did. I was trying from both lenses. It's just, there for a minute it was doing good. And what I want to do, that's what I was wanting to show you guys right there. It's doing a little bit better on that side. We always got to listen to Jay's suggestions. He does. He comes up with good suggestions. Somehow or another, he pops them out of his hat. Dang it. Good afternoon, Tommy. I'm sitting here working with this telescope, or whatever it is. Anyway, I showed you what I was trying to show you. It didn't come in real clear, but that's what we was looking at, was those trains out there. The other corner. I mean the other corner. There's only, these lenses are round. They don't have corners, Jay. See, now over here it's doing better for some reason or other. If I put it over here, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? And I put it over here, and it's doing a little bit better. Chain horn. Oh, the next pair. Sometimes I'm a little slow. Yeah, because it was actually looking a little better. Yeah. Let's go over here. Let's go over here and look and see what this one looks like. You see me, I see you, or I see you, you see me? Let's see. These are a little bit harder for me to see through, so I don't know if I'll be able to get. Oh wow, there's another hump way over there. Look at that hump. Alright, let's get it back over here. See if I can get it. These are like, I don't know, these is like a smaller faced person. Found amboss in the Houston stream, but wasn't graffiti. Are you sure? Well, 10-4 on that. Well, maybe it wasn't the same train then. I can't look at it. Come on, get it right. Oh well. We'll stop boring you guys with that, because it's just not coming in that good. We'll let you guys look at it. That is a huge coal train, huge coal train. Well, if I stand over the box though, that puts me way above it. So standing on the box wouldn't help me. Straight shot is better. 10-4. All right, now.
The whole building goes away. You sure?
All right, let's check that coal train one more time. That's the same coal train right there. Let's see if we can see his engines back there. Looks like a BNSF engine. Yeah, I'm sure they have. I'm sure that's not the only one that they've tagged in throughout their life. I mean, that's what they do, is run around tagging train cars. All right, and now this morning I finally got it. I told you guys that I had the other clip of the motorcycle that I was going to put up in a day or two, and I haven't put it up yet. Well, when we was in Walcott, I could not get it to load. Then this morning, or last night, I tried again to get it to load. The train spy. But I tried last night to get it to load, couldn't get it to load. And then I worked with it this morning till I finally got it to load. But I had to actually move this section of the clip. I could not get the one particular part of that clip to load. I had to back it up like 2 seconds to get that clip to load. It'll go up in the morning though. It's up and ready. It's just locked right now. All right, let's see. And that was the end of the coal train down there. Well, how you doing, Ricky Hernandez? Oboe was ham bone. Ham bone? That could... Oh, here, wait a minute. Where'd he go? There he is. Now let's stretch it out, show you guys what it looks like. Kinda. That's not my, that's about what it has. All right, that was my dispatch, making sure I got my reload info to North Dakota. Now that train went to, or the engines went to right there and stopped. So that tagger is very famous, huh? Oh, okay, wait a minute. I've got the default ringtone on here. When I got this new phone, I never did change the default ringtone on it. I need to put my old ringtone back on it. I can't Google anything right now. I'll Google it though later on. And then what we'll do is after this stream, I'm not going to stream us over into the delivery today, but the reason being is because my phone's not charging right now. We're actually using our juice, and I do need to charge it back up while we're getting unloaded, and then we'll run our stream from North Platte to Schuyler tonight. It's called a default ringtone. Default. That comes with your phone. Default. God dang, I'm changing my ringtone. Next time y'all hear my phone ring after this stream, it will be changed. Absolutely. That's the last time you'll hear that ringtone. Samsung Ultra 22, Note 22. I bet Anna Metallica has Metallica as her ringtone. Now would it be Inner Sandman, Sad But True, Holier Than Thou? Which Metallica does Anna Metallica use for her ringtone? Nobody sees the #1 nicest shift manager, Sonic. Sheesh. I wish they was doing some more horn testing. At least we'd get some horn action. Probably not. The ones that has to get right up real close to it, they probably do not like them horns, because they are loud. Now he's about got that train, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 more cars that he's pushing over the hump. Dang it. I never knew that they done that over the hump thing. Never knew. Alright, if you've not been over to Semi-Ernie and the Rough Riders, let's do a ride-along gang raid. Let's deploy the like army. Let him know we sent you by. I know he'd appreciate it. He's not quite got to 100 yet, and I know he's looking to get there, so let's deploy the like army. At Argentine, the hump engines are remote controlled. Imagine they do the same here. Yeah, I would think so. Maybe. That's the hump engine right there. Those two, the farthest ones. He's just got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 more cars left. 3 more cars left. After that one with the 2 white blocks. I'm saying it might be remote control, but where's Waldo? In there somewhere, I bet you. Hump engines at walking speed. Car rack. Now I think there's 2 more cars after that one. I think they're both coal cars. Yeah, that would be running speed for me. All right, here goes the last one over the hump, and now he's empty of his train now, or empty of his cars. So he should be going back forward. It's his last car going down. Okay, now my question is, on that, is I'm sure them tracks splits to 80 different tracks coming off that hump. How do they determine which car goes on which track coming off that hump? I mean, that's got to be remote controlled too, right? God, listen to that. Okay, he finished. The hump train finished. Yeah, he's gonna go get more. Push a button. So whoever's working the remote control engine is probably working. Nah, it'd be a different person, I'm sure. I don't think there's no strike going on. They settled their difference on that, right? Man, I wished I could find one of these towers everywhere we decided to do a train watching video. That'd be pretty cool. So is that, it's pretty neat. This is my first time getting to do anything like this right here. And I mean, it's neat. It's neat for me. Wait a minute. They just fired that one up. What the? Okay, is the bull following him? Keeping a safe distance anyway. Oh, heck yeah, air traffic control tower, that would be freaking sweet. Propane operated forklift. Now see, if the drone would fly, this would be an excellent spot to pick the drone up and fly it up and down a little bit. But man, like the Jacksonville one that I done, that place was so huge that I just didn't have enough battery or range really to do a real good overhead view. I did do one and I need to upload it sometime. Over the train yards? I don't think it is. I flew over the one in Jacksonville. It's not. Now if there's an airport, you know, real close to right here, then it would be restricted, but as far as just flying over the tracks, it's Bob Casey, how you doing? Yeah, that's what I was just saying. A drone flight through here would be good. But with the Mini, I mean, I can fly at a pretty good distance, but with the winds like it is, it's harder to get it, you know, it eats up a lot of the battery. It's not made for the winds like this. And then, you know, mine's grounded anyway. I can't get to my DJ. Do you use the DJI Fly app, Bob? Or do you use a different app for your DJI? I'm probably, well, it's not the Mini though. It's the I can't get the DJI Fly app to work. It just, that's where what keeps crapping out on me. It's my DJI Fly app. That's where my problem is right there. Because I can't even get it to open up. It'll go to open up and then closes right back up. I would love to get the DJI Mini 3. I would love to have that thing. I've flown them over railroad tracks before. Numerous times. I flew them right over the top of the engines one day. We got a video of that. That's what I did. That's what I ended up having to do the last time. You know, in Post Falls, whenever it messed up on me, I actually had to go to the store because Samsung, Google Play don't even offer the Google Fly apps, or I mean the DJI Fly app. I've never had a problem flying the DJI over the train yards though. Huh. But I've done it. I've done it more than once. But I don't have those videos posted either, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do is uninstall it and reinstall it. But man, you shouldn't have to do that every time you want to fly the drone. You shouldn't have to do that. And I could see how maybe flying over a train yard might be considered illegal, but I just don't see how flying over tracks would be considered illegal. But that's just me. It is a BNSF engine. How you doing, Kyle? It is, it's huge. We've got lines all the way over to the tree line there, which is a considerable distance. Lines all the way over to the second set of trees there, which is even farther distance. It is a huge yard. I think that's the BNSF blowing its horn. I don't know why, but I would think it would be another one somewhere. Yep. I bet he has. I bet he has. Probably a bunch of times. I don't know though. I think he usually likes to get off before he gets into these train yards, don't he? I'm not real sure about that, but yeah, we're going to do a separate stream. This is just Railfanning here. This is going to be, and then when we drive to Schuyler, Nebraska this evening, it'll be a whole separate stream. It'll be driving. Yeah, I don't like combining the streams like that. As far as a driving stream next to a Railfanning or like when we watched airplanes, I don't like combining them like that. Hey, they probably are carved somewhere. You know he's tagged something around here anyway. Archie, how you doing? Only illegal if you get caught. Well, if you broadcast it all over YouTube, you might get caught. Hey, there's that one little truck that we was looking at earlier, it looks like. It'd be nice if these engines was moving around a little bit more. Or if they had another tower, like over in the middle, that would be cool if the tower was in the middle. If they had like some kind of walkway where you could walk over. Yeah, no doubt about that. Where'd he go to? Union Pacific Railroad. Well, you know, if trains was lit up real good, it might be pretty neat. If the rail yard is lit up real good, that would probably be pretty neat. Which I mean, I'm sure it is lit up. Those are all light poles, the big huge one it looks like. And cameras, that's also cameras. That one right there is a camera pole. But yeah, all those is lights and cameras over there. Yeah, I like to be able to do something a little different. I know we are a trucking channel, but we do consist of a little bit more than trucking. That's why we call it Ride Along Gang instead of big rig jigging like we used to. Because it's not just the big rigs. Man, that Union Pacific engine right there is way off. I'm surprised. Oh yeah, we went all through the gift shop downstairs, Texas Railroad. At the start of the video, that's what it is every bit the gift shop. And then we come up to the 7th floor and we looked at all the posters and the stuff that they've got on the 7th floor. Then we moved up here so that we could see the trains moving plus hear them a little bit better. Trucks, trains, planes, and automobiles. But yeah, we started out downstairs in the gift shop. We even started up the the little electric train. We sat and watched it for a couple of minutes. And I don't know how many laps that thing actually makes around the gift shop for 50 cents. We didn't sit and watch it till it stopped, but we did watch it. Both of them trains are moving together, one a little bit faster than the other one. TOT. I've seen that tag before, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not saying that's the same tag, I'm just saying I've seen it before. $140 likes so far. You guys are awesome. If you're in here and you hadn't hit that thumbs up button, don't forget, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We don't care how you do it. Stop sitting on it. No point in sitting on a thumbs up. They're absolutely free. Do not cost you anything. Don't even bring you out of the lurkers lounge. Yeah. That was my favorite spot. Wait a minute. Speaking of. That's the wooden train right there. We got in the front and we got in the back. I would like to have one of those in my yard for sure, for real. Wonder how much something like that would cost. It's on, on the tracks and everything. And that's the view of the flags from up here. Let's back it up a little bit. They go all the way around. What's that one say? Good Lord, man, somebody took some time on that, it looks like. RTUY. Yeah, I've rode on amusement park trains. Sure have. Now, for some odd reason, I don't know if it's actually clearer, but it kind of looks clearer to me than it was earlier. Maybe it's the sun. It looks clear to me for, I don't know what happened, but not exactly sure, but we'll probably leave it right here at this. Oh, check this out. This dude is scooting. I'm not going to zoom in on it because we do have a clear view, or it looks to me like a clear view. I've been into the Kearney live stream quite a bit, and Charles, we do stop. Now we're a trucking channel, but we do stop whenever we can set up a good railfanning stream. We do live stream these railfanning videos live on occasions. Now we don't get to do it on a regular basis, but any opportunity that we get to do it, we do it. Yeah. Is that devil? I'm kidding. Yeah, and that's the thing. We generally find different locations. I mean, today we're in North Platte, Nebraska. The last live stream that Railfanning stream that we done was in Houston, Texas, at the was it Diamond Center? I think is what that was called, the Diamond Center. We've been in Amarillo, and that's an excellent spot right there if you want to watch the speeding trains go by. Too fast for devil. Where'd that train go? I lost it. He's almost completely in camera view. He's a short little guy. Well, we do appreciate it. We are here for your guys' viewing pleasure on a daily basis. And we do showcase the trains whenever we can. If you missed the front of the video, we did start out down in the gift shop. Put 50 cents in the electric train and made it run. That was awesome. I liked that. That right there was almost the highlight for me. If it had been down a little bit lower, or if we'd have been able to make it a little bit more even, that was just awesome. And we come to North Platte, you know, I'm not going to say often, but we do come through here often. So, good Lord. He just landed on my shoe and I felt it. Ah, that hurt. Theyve got RV parking here. It's categorized as RV parking, but I asked her in the office in there. I've got my truck and trailer with me, and I asked her in the office if it was okay that I parked out there, and she said, "Surely, it is okay." So they do have enough room for a truck or two, maybe. I wouldn't try, you know, I wouldn't want to try to get too many in here, but they do have room for truck parking. Pipeline on wheels, 10-4 on that.
Just interrupting you, but when John and I went to the Stratosphere in Las Vegas,
that was 1,149 feet. I think this is like 800.
It's a lot bigger.
So it's quite the color, but anyway, can you just imagine you got a plank right here, and you walk on the plank, and then you got a rope connected to you, and you step right out.
But yeah, they do. And that you can see in another segment of the video where I did show where we're parked at.
Come all the way down, and then we were up above watching them walk.
How do they get up? Oh my
But
God.
they come up just like we do.
What if that cord were?
How do they get back up with that cord?
Oh, it drops, it lets the yoke come back. That would go to the ground.
Oh, what if that cord broke?
Oh, you're gonna. But can you imagine just walking, even if you know it's not gonna break, just step off
How
it?
do you know it's not?
Yeah, yeah. But this thing to step off of that.
You have to have a lot of faith in that rope.
Yeah.
For sure, that it's not gonna break. I would have
Thank you, Dash Ham. Thank you. Was 2 days ago their deadline or something? Let's see if nah, we can't see it from over here, but right up in front of where the that's sitting at is RV parking, and we can't see it from this side though. Yeah, Kearney has a live rail fan, but so does North Platte right now. The Golden Spike Tower has a live going on. We are in Nebraska. That's the quality about ours. We do get to move around, look for different locations. Sometimes it's a little hard to find a good location to set. But sometimes we get one plopped in our lap like this right here. And the good thing about this one is we're outside, but if we was to stop, you know, when it's real cold or rainy outside, then the next floor up offers it enclosed, so we could watch it from inside, out of the weather. Kearney, Grand Island. I was thinking Grand Island had one. I've watched Kearney's. I don't think I've watched the Grand Island one. LaGrange, Kentucky. Yeah, I like watching those where they pass right through town. Those are the ones that I do like watching. Which that Kearney one, it's good. Tower 55 in Fort Worth, Saginaw, and Rosenberg. I can't hold still here. I'm back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Schuyler has one from time to time. Now, if we get to Schuyler and our load's not ready yet, then we'll do one in Schuyler too until our load's ready. If we get up there and our load's not ready. Waved at the Kearney cam. Now, though that one that just blew its horn is that one right there that's moving, way up there in the background. It's two, was it 2 engines? I want to stick my magnet in front of one of the rail fan cams somewhere. Tucson's got the best spot for it, but I can see a train coming in way down there, way down there. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but yeah, I think it is. All aboard. Too bad we can't get a train to just blow at will. $154. We do appreciate it. We do appreciate it. Man, listen to them crash together. I guess they're slamming their brakes on, or not slamming, but hitting the brakes. Yeah, slack action. Has the golden spike tower stream on my laptop east cam. Now are you talking about our camera, or is there another one out here? They got a tower cam. Wait a minute. Where is that tower cam? Is it that cam right there? Yeah, releasing the stress. It only faces out towards the, it only faces out though. It don't show none of this over here. I could go get my magnet and stick up there in front of moves around. Well, I move around too. It probably has a better zoom on it though. Probably moves a little bit steadier. But now, I do have a shorter battery life than they've got. Semi-Ernie and the Rough Riders needs 9 more likes to 100, guys. Let's send that like army over there, tap his like button, and let him know the like army has been deployed. Right along gang raid. He would appreciate it, I would too. That is Ernie and the Rough Riders live stream link. Jump over there, let him know we got a Ride Along Gang raid commencing. Let's throw him up over 100. I know there's 9 avians here that don't mind to go do that. If you hadn't subscribed to his channel, hit that subscribe button too. He's a growing. He is a growing. It's actually, he's awesome to sit and watch. I love sitting and watching Ernie when I'm not driving. I can't watch him when I am driving, but jump over there and hit that thumbs up button for him, please. We'll be here when you get back. Now, I don't know how much longer we'll be here, but we'll be here for just a little bit longer. Now, what is that right there that, I don't know if, probably can't make it out, but that's some kind of logo. Mow cranes out there, maintenance of way. I heard a horn. Man, that thing, that yard, it goes for freaking, it seems like forever. I don't know how many tracks is right over there. Which I don't know how many tracks is right here, but this place is massive. 8 miles. One of the craft union logos. Gotcha. It looks like 2 dogs. It looks like it has a spike sitting in between them. They kinda, I'm not saying that's what it is, but it kinda looks like 2 dogs. The spike in between them. And it almost looks like they're leashed to the spike, but I don't think so. Or it could be the Batman logo, I'm not real sure. 8 miles in length, dang. So, and we're almost at I think at the foot of it right there. And then 8 miles up that way. It goes on up through there. And it's not a fun ride over here in the truck. Just so you guys know. I mean, it's a pretty ride, but we run, in order to get over here, you gotta run through all the residential areas of North Platte by the schools, the high schools, the middle school, the elementary school. We have to get right down in town and right through the residential areas to get over here to this spot. And I mean, it's not non-truck roads, but it's just driving through residential areas in the truck. How you doing, Joshua? How you doing, Susan? You are welcome. My pleasure. Oh, wait a minute. I think I got 2 cameras. Let's look up here at the camera. It's a moving camera. That one is. And that one over there is too. I can't tell that they're moving or not though. Who controls these cameras, I wonder? We got one way over in the distance over there coming in. Looks like, as Shoestring would call it, a junk train maybe? I can't tell if it's boxcars or, I think it's boxcars. Might be auto. One of the small buildings, you mean one of these right here? I would imagine that maybe that one right there might have the closed circuit TV in it, maybe. That one really doesn't look like they do anything in that one much. I'm not saying they don't, I'm just saying it kind of looks like it don't. How you doing, Jonathan? Alright, I hear some kind of alarm going off. Can you guys hear that? Two lines and says Union Pacific. Hey, you know what? I could probably get a better view of it with this thing. Wait a minute, let me try right quick. Look at that. Courage to care. It is 2 lines with a spike in the middle, a red spike, and it says Union Pacific. Wow. I don't know why I didn't think to use that thing. Yeah, it says Union Pacific on the bottom side and then Courage to Care on the top side of it. Well, I guess one of these lines would be the same line through Kearney. Okay, so it is box cars in the front, then an auto rack, some tankers, more tankers, more tankers, more tankers. That's a big train, intermodals. Okay, that was that train. Good Lord, that was loud. Connect. Dang, I watched that connect. I don't know if you guys could see that or not, but that was pretty sweet. That's the very first set of tracks. That was neat. That was neat right there. Here, let's see if we can. I don't think I'm going to be able to position it to where you can see in there. Oh, there we go. Look at that, how good that's coming in. Courage to Care, Union Pacific. Wow. And why can't I get the rest? Why can't I get it to do like that out here in the yard? That was freaking sweet. So it's 2 lines of spike and then the writing. It was these set of this last track right here.
That's what I thought it was, but I couldn't see it.
Yeah, two of them come down and connected on the last 2 connected. I don't know where they pushed them from, but yeah, the spike looks like it says well, I don't, here, see if I can get you another look into it.
Are you doing that for the internet or for a friend?
Live streaming on YouTube. We've got about 80 people watching right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Latin or something. I can't read it. I don't know what it says. Yeah, it's actually it's playing right now. It's playing right now on YouTube. Yeah, got it live streaming. I hadn't thrown the camera over y'all's way or nothing. You're welcome. But they can hear you. They can hear you, but I've not put the camera over where they can see you. It's been out here the whole time. Oh, and hey, we did hit 12,200 subscribers last night. After we ended our live stream last night, we hit 12,200 people. Well, I can't read it. It's not English. Whatever's on that spike isn't English. I can see what it's, the letters and stuff, but I can't read it. But I wish the rest of the train yard would come in like that. Yeah, first word is emus, dumus, skakalocus. Wait a minute. Let's see what the third word was. The third word is INCOLUMAS. Is what the third word was. And that's almost like for me, it was almost like looking through the lenses at the eye doctor. That is the one that keeps, this one right here, that is the one that keeps sounding off the horn. There you go. So Jay put the words down, all three of them. You decipher what it means. I have no idea. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 engines coming up through here. One of them's Norfolk. That's what I'm sitting here looking at. Dang, that's loud. I wonder how you can't hear them over on the other side like that. So okay. So they've got them coming off the hump over here. They've got one right here in front of us, and that's what they're doing. They're coming off. So I told the people over there that didn't know where it's coming from, but they've got a hump over here that they're dropping the cars off of. Since I've been sitting here watching these 4 engines come up, that's how I noticed them pushing them over the hump right there. Go home safely is the meaning. Right on. That's pretty neat. Thank you, Kev. Thank you. And thank you, Jay. So now, see, that one right there. The far one is the one that keeps hitting his horn. But they got some more engines coming out. They are sending over the hump over there. That's where we keep hearing the trains, or where we keep hearing them connect, is from that hump that's right there, I think. Right there, they're bringing them over the hump. That was some good brakes right there. Okay, those 2 engines right there just come out of, I guess, the work bay or shop or whatever they do to them in that little angle thing. How you doing, Lumpus Cat? Now them two white tankers on the end, that's the one that they're building on right now. Or that's one of them that they're building on. Holster moves locos around the shop. Yeah, he pulled it off the one track that's from the left. I think he moved over. He's moving it over to the right hand side of this little area right here. He moved it off of the left hand side, and I think he moved over to the right hand side. Maybe the far right, where the other one's. Oh, he's moving it out into the line. Okay, there's where they're moving those two to. They're moving them out into the actual line of these right here. Now we got a big old double stack intermodal coming in to the yard right behind. Man, this is freaking cool. I'm glad that we actually got here enough time. I should have got up earlier, but I was messing around with my short stream. Okay, so that's what he's doing, I think. He's going to put them two up with that big section of engines. Yeah, I wished I would have got here earlier. I did get up earlier, but $28 more likes to 200. Well, keep them popping out here, guys. Keep them popping. Smash it, mash it. Train's rolling in pretty quick. Pretty decent rate. So, well, oh, wait a minute. I thought that the engines, he was hooking them up over there, but he has went way on out there. Right about there. I thought he was hooking up to right here, but he's way on up there with them. Oh, not much, Tristan. How you doing? We're just sitting here watching trains. We are watching trains here at the Golden Spike in North Platte, Nebraska. School just started, they're already getting a break. Now that's where the 3 UPs plus the Northern got to. They stopped right there. I wonder how long it takes them to put 3,000 gallons in each one of them. Because like with the trucks, we can pump 150 gallons to what usually most cars pumps will do, maybe 20 to 40 gallons. So I wonder how long it takes them to put in 3,000 gallons to fill up a tank on one of them things. Alright, I do appreciate you guys raiding Ernie's place over there, going over there and getting him up to 100. You guys are awesome. And I think we're getting pretty close to 200 thumbs up. If you hadn't got that thumbs up button yet, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We don't care how you do it. Just stop sitting on it. And I tell you what, I'm glad we got the microphones, because I don't know if you guys can tell how windy it is by these flags in here flying, but it is windy out here. Hopefully y'all aren't getting breezed up too bad. Let's see if we can get 200 before we end the stream. I think it's pretty possible. Hair's getting a bit messy from the wind. Alright, this place ain't going to be open much longer either. It closes at 5. It is 3:40 or 3:38 right now. How you doing, James? I don't know which one that was, but no, I don't need my ears. I can read comments today. I need to get over here on the center part. That way I can actually just sit and pan without moving from corner to corner. The truck's on the other side of the building, Anna. We're not that far from it. It's right on the other side of the building. And I mean, if we don't have to drive, we can walk in the truck stops. We don't have to sit right inside of our trucks. Now, as far as like leaving the truck and then hopping in a car and taking off to just for, say, I don't know, the next town over, we're really not supposed to do that. But there's nothing saying that we can't do it. But now if something was to happen to the truck and we was 200 or 300 miles away, we would have to answer to the fact of why we wasn't right there somewhere close to the truck. And now we're back by ourselves. It was an older couple and I guess their daughter that was out here. And we've only got 34% battery left, so we're not going to be able to stay out here much longer, but this place does close in about an hour and 15 minutes. So even if we had more battery, we still wouldn't be able to stay out much longer. I think we'll stay up here probably about 15 more minutes, give or take. Then we head back downstairs. I don't know if we're going to stop the stream up here or down there, but I do appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out, with all the thumbs up. I've got a power bank, Jonathan, but my tripod that holds the phone won't hold that power bank. It's not built for that one. So, my power bank is doing me no good right now. Train along sent you. It's good. I liked it. I mean, I think this has been one of the probably the better, if not best, live streams that we've been able to do. Other than the fact that we're the distance away that we are, that's the only thing. But as far as actually seeing trains, I believe this has been probably the best Railfan video we've accomplished to date. Alongside Amarillo, that one right there is just a hard one to beat. And they must have, they sent that train over the hump quick. You are welcome, Debbie. You are welcome. Don't forget to let your rail fan friends know that we out here, we do the rail fanning when we can. We don't get to do them every day, but when we do get to do them, we do them. We're going to drop this load tonight, Anna, at, I think it's 7 o'clock. And we're going to drive straight from here to Schuyler, Nebraska tonight. We'll pick up our load in Schuyler, Nebraska. It is going to Fargo and Bismarck, North Dakota. It'll be our first live stream into North Dakota. Not my first time into North Dakota, but it'll be our first live stream into North Dakota. Indeed, indeed. Like I say, it is my first live stream, not my first time, my first live stream into North Dakota. Crazy Train Grandma, how you doing? It is my pleasure. You are welcome. I'm glad we got to do it. And it's beautiful. Just sitting up here and just looking over. Beautiful. And it would probably be pretty neat to be able to be up here after dark, provided it's lit up real good. We did try to get you some binocular looks. I mean, they worked out a little bit. Wasn't all that great, the binocular looks, but where we really needed it, it really worked out, which was right there on that building. Oh, it is, and the inside, I don't know who all was here when we started the stream, but when we started the stream, we done the gift shop and the 7th floor, and then we're on the 8th floor now of the Spike. But we did do the gift shop. We looked around the gift shop, outside. The only thing we didn't get to do is go in the dining car over there. They did not get to open it up, but they've got a lot of cars over there too. I don't know how well you can see them. They got a lot of cars over there, so I mean a lot of people. I guess they stroll out through the yard. All aboard! I couldn't do it before the horn, so I had to do it after the horn. Oh, that echoed pretty good. Let's do that one more time. All aboard! Yeah, kind of loud. I don't know if trucks could. I don't know if I could get the truck actually up to Mount Rushmore. I don't know if it's commercial friendly roads or not. I've never visited Mount Rushmore, so I don't know for sure. And that's the diamond car that I was talking about just a minute ago. I was hoping we was going to get to go up into that, but they said when they got it right when COVID kicked in and they wasn't able to complete the insides of it. So Mount Rushmore is small. I don't know, I've never been, I've been by the areas, but we got some engines coming out over here. At least two it looks like. Oh, look at that. That is, what is that, like a yard dog? I don't know what they actually call them out here in the train world, but you know what I'm talking about when I say yard dog, yard mover. That is, because that's different. Power move. Switcher GP1515. Let's see if I can see what the number is on it. Where'd he go? 1472. That's the number on the front one there. 1472. Now the switcher pulled him up, and then the regular engine is pulling it back now. Ain't done 427. It is nice. It is nice up here. We're in the tower right now. Golden Spike Tower. Watching all the train traffic. It has seemed to have ceased down a little bit compared to earlier. Everything's sitting, so they might be getting ready to do crew changes. I don't know for sure. But everything has seemed to start winding down. Now, I'm not going to go as far as to say we're the most popular railfanning cam out here right now, but we've got some pretty high numbers. Check that out. All right, guys, we're going to run about 3 more minutes. Do you want me to run the stream back through the gift shop, or I guess for anybody that didn't see it at the start? Oh yeah, I enjoy doing the Railfan. I enjoy it a lot. When we can. Oh, they allow it. We done it coming through at the start of the video. Oh yeah, crew change. Everybody's coming out now. What did they do? Get off work at 2:30? Must be nice. Man, look at that. They are unloading. Heck yeah, they hit that time clock. They are coming out. They're coming out of the parking lot at both ends. Rush hour at the spike, yeah, without a doubt. Teamster Union just rejected new contract. Looking bad. Uh-oh. Happy hour reservation at Chili's. Alright, now, who was it that was asking about the truck parking? Yes, indeed they do. I didn't know you could see it from this side. But we got the truck parked. So that's the parking, the truck parking. It's not actually truck parking, it's actually RV parking, but I asked when we come in about parking there and she said it was completely fine. This is the windy side of the tower, dang. I'm gonna have to go back over here on the other side. Man, that's amazing how much wind difference that is right there. Yeah, well, it's pretty windy down on the ground level too, but see, we're on this side and you can't, we just moved from that rail right over there to right here, and the tower knocks out that much wind difference. How you doing, Brasco? Brasco. How you doing? Welcome to the Ride Along Gang. James's dog is 100% better. Heck yeah. Glad to hear that. Oh, my road's not lonely, sir. Treating me good, treating me good. Well, by looking at all the movement out here and around this track, if trains stopped, it'd be pretty devastating. Yeah, we watch a hobo shoestring around here. Some of us do. Shoestring's the only one that I've watched, though. I've not watched any of the others. I went to watch that other one that Velociraptor was telling me about, but he hadn't made a video in 5 years, so I didn't start watching any of his videos because, well, he's not making new videos, so. Yeah, I seen the short that he put up with the, yeah, it was a big time, a pretty good cut. Oh, is that why he's not posting any videos? Did not know that. So you gotta fill me in on that kind of stuff. Yeah, we heard a lot of that in Houston, the squeaking from the curve. Seeing for on that. Alright, they're backing that one back down towards the shops. They swap tracks. As they come out of the last two doors down there, I think, now they're backing them over to the next two doors. Oh, not much, just a little bit of train movement. That's about it. That's about it. I would like to be able to go down there and go inside that building and see what it looks like. That would be freaking sweet. Freaking sweet. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop this stream here. If you didn't see the front of the video, or if you didn't see the gift shop, just rewind back to the start, check that out, because we got the entire gift shop coming in. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here on this. We'll start back our driving stream tonight after we get unloaded, which our appointment is at 1900, and it'll take them at least 30 minutes to 3 hours to unload us. So we'll see anybody tonight that comes back tonight. If you don't come back tonight, we'll see you tomorrow. Appreciate it, gal. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. Mash it, smash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We don't care how you do it. Just stop sitting on it. Y'all have a great evening. Exactly. Y'all come back.